Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak a language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. I stepped on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead in your heart. Since the start of every night and every day. Out of the ruins, out from the wreckage, can't make the slightest mistake this time. We are the children, last generation. We are the ones they left behind. And I wonder when we are ever gonna change. Living under. You know, every now and then, I think you might like to hear something from us. Nice, easy.
Welcome, everybody.
There's just one thing. You see, we never, ever do nothing. Nice, easy. We always do it nice, rough. But we're going to take the beginning of this song and do it easy. But then we're going to do the finish rough. That's the way we do. Proud Mary. And we're rolling.
I know a lot about it, Louis.
You must understand the touch of your hand.
I am my father's daughter.
That it's only the thrill.
I used to have my hair, try to wear my hair wild and spiky like hers.
Only logical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do.
A real legend, yeah. I tell y'all what, y'all better be good to me tonight. Better be good to me. Rest in peace, girl. And still was looking good for her age. Black don't crack. Beautiful legs.
Oh yes, I'm touched by this show of emotion. Should I be fractured by your lack of devotion? Should I?
Sing it, girl. Y'all better be good to me. That's how it's gotta be. Tell them, girl.
I can't stand the rain against my window, bringing back sweet memories. I can't stand the rain against my window, 'cause he ain't giving me. Hey, window pane, tell me, do you remember how sweet it used to be? When we were together. When I was a little girl, I had a brand dog, falling down my river. Now I love you just the way I love that rag doll. Darling, now my love has grown. It's strong in every way. And it gets deeper. Let me say that it gets higher. Day by day. Oh, I love you. Goodbye. River deep, mountains high. If I lost you, would I cry? Oh, how I love you, baby, 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 baby.
Hey, everybody. I just wanted to give a little tribute to the legendary Tina Turner. She passed away. I think was it 2 days ago, I think. Day before. And I was like, somebody sent the information on me. I'm like, oh my God, not Tina. No, 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 not Tina. I mean, y'all just don't know. Like, my father was this, like, and still is like this music guy. And we listened to Tina Turner, all these, these legendary performers. And when Lewis was like, what you know about that? I'm telling you something. Like, we're going to visit our parents tomorrow. And I guarantee you, I will be sitting on the couch probably until 12 o'clock midnight listening to old school music back from the 50s, 60s, 70s, maybe 30s. Like, my dad take it all the way back, okay? So I know about the old school. And if you pay attention to the youngsters' music now, they're taking the old school version and making it their own. So, hats off to, our old schoolers. I just want to, reminisce on that. I like to listen to my old school, and um, may Tina Turner rest in love. Um, it was just all I ever could hear was good things about Tina. She's the type of woman, that I look up to. I'm 41, old, so I am too, Louis. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the chat. We'll get into this in a little bit. Just want to chop it up, real quick before we start talking about the Kelly family. And someone sent me the video with Bruce talking, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I wanted to just, like, talk about, people like Tina, she was her own, right? She wanted to do what she wants to do. She didn't let people change her. She didn't let the music business change her. You know, she did what she wanted to do and how she wanted to do it in a woman way, like a classy black beautiful woman. I loved her eyebrows, her hair, her legs. I mean, like, I used to just like really just like looked at Tina and be like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Like, we used to look at the videos and stuff like that. My dad had her albums and stuff like that. So I just wanted to, you know, show my love to Tina and the love of music. Like, music, is she was a strong woman, I can say. She battled through a whole lot of, illness. She was sick. Her husband actually gave her one of his kidneys. And to see her make it until, 87 from, everything she went through, showed that she was a strong woman. So, um, God bless Tina, praying for her and her family. And may your music continue to play on. Okay. So, hi everybody. How y'all doing? I hope you can hear me. I just don't see my little thing moving. So, I don't know if it's working or not. Just let me know. Let me know if you can hear me, because my icon is not flashing up and down. Just let me know. Welcome, mods. Big Red 6'7", Lewis. I see Trigger peeping in. You ain't gonna see him too much longer. He'll peep in and he'll pop out. It's not letting me stroll, you guys. But welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I'm gonna try not to be on here so long. Yeah, she did her thing. Hi, Lady G. How you doing? I'm telling the truth, Trigger. I ain't gonna stay on here too long. Um, okay. How can I start this? I watched, I'll say 50 rounds. 50 rounds, Trigger. I'm gonna say 50 rounds. Um, and I'm not talking about guns, okay? I'm not talking about weapons. But I got a chance to listen to what Bruce was saying, and I'm saddened. It's very, very, it's just heartbreaking. Um, because I had said this a while back. You know, back then the brothers allowed people to get in their ear and you know just get in their ear and in their heads and say things. I just felt like, hold up, you guys, because I just don't know. I don't know. Just if y'all can please let me know that you can hear me, because I don't see my icon moving at all. Let me go on here and see, because I don't want to be talking and then it just be a waste of time. So can y'all please let me know? Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure. Um, I'll tell y'all a little bit about this situation, because back then I was talking about you know Bruce and Carrie and Robert, and I said you know they allowed other people to get in their ear. They didn't get with each other and say, let's sit down, let's talk, let's have a talk. It seemed like this is deja vu all over again. And I just want to say this to Bruce. Um, no matter what, Bruce had, how Bruce feel, how Carrie feel. Carrie loves his brother Bruce. And I can just only tell you about, conversations in the background. And it was going to be a documentary, you guys. In this documentary, I'll just say allegedly. Let's just say allegedly for what I'm saying, but I can go by what my ears and eyes witnessed. This documentary, it was going to include Bruce. Um, it was going to include Carrie, their sister Teresa. They were going to have people that went to school with Robert. They were going to have some of Robert's girlfriends speaking. It was just going to be people that was speaking that actually, he reached out and helped. It was a lady that was going to speak that, Robert helped, to get out of a, abusive relationship. He donated. It was going to be about Robert donating to women's charities, and things like that. And it's supposed to be a big production, you guys. It's supposed to be something really big. It was going to be about the bad and the ugly. It was going to start off, with them being young and growing up, and just talking about their lives. They were going to be walking through the neighborhood. They were going to be talking about that. And what I said, I said, you know what? I said before. I said a person might feel like they're ready to talk about some things. I said, but before um, the Kelly family, get out and speak. I said, me personally, I was telling them, I was like, me, I would let them get some counseling, first, one-on-one counseling, then family counseling, and then go from there, because you might have a wound, right? You put a bandage on your wound and you take that bandage off early, and and you thinking that your wound up under there is, you thinking the wound up under that scab is healed, and you peel that scab off and it's still raw, it's still sore, and then you're opening up hurting wounds again. I'm like, let them heal first, because you don't want them to get out there and get this talking and then they're opening up old wounds that's not healed. And that way they're able to talk about it. And I also said this here. I said, you know what? I said, let those brothers, let Bruce, let uh, Carrie, get on the phone, talk with Robert without nobody's being in their ear. Don't, without anybody interfering. I said, because that was the problem back then. It was people getting in their ear, that was interference, and and they're listening to other people and not going to each other, speaking and talking. And I'm pretty sure Bruce can reach out to his brother. Let's talk, bro. Like, whatever happened, I'm hurt. Let's talk, bro. And I can only tell you what I know and how it's supposed to have went down. Um, I said, and then when I was speaking to Don, I was like, let them brothers, you know, um, deal with everything. I said, and that way they can have their eyes and ears open, and and can be able to see what's going on, to help Robert and watch things, Um, so I get a call from Dunn, and he was like, "Man, like this." MFer like stole from me and shit, and I'm trying to help his ass, and things like that, and there's some effed up stuff, and I was like, well, I said, talk to him, talk to him. I said, that, he has an addiction, allegedly. And I say, I said, talk to him and, try to get him some help. I said, because, usually, people like that, they're not really thinking straight. And I said, he's, out of the, penitentiary without no income and stuff like that. And I said, and I'm pretty sure somebody's in his ear, and he was like, he up there ramming through, his brother's, stuff. And I'm like, well, I said, I'm pretty sure somebody in his ear, and we already know who that is. And, I said, maybe y'all need to call, Robert. Just let them deal with Robert's stuff. And I said, that way you won't be in the midst of it, because it's going to always be something. And I said, family, I said, our family, do, I said, even when somebody passed away, they feel like they are the person that's supposed to be over things, and not looking at, are you responsible uh, for holding and securing his things? And so, Don was like, well, what, how the hell he gonna secure his things? He ain't got no MF and money, and and where can he secure it? And can he secure it and keep it paid up without it being the people closing the thing and auctioning off this man's stuff? And he was like, I'm not giving this man's stuff to nobody until he called me, and his attorneys call me, and his attorneys have me to bring it to them. That's the only way I'm gonna give up his stuff. I'm not gonna let this man's stuff go have it all over the place. Um, and he said, yeah, I know people in his ear, and I just hate it, you guys, because I'm like, I you know in Bruce, not Bruce, but Carrie, if I'm lying, you can come on here and say that TBD is lying. But uh, Robert said this, like, when he talked to Carrie, he talked to June, he talked to Bruce, and he asked he made sure he asked about Carrie, Bruce. He said, "Where is Bruce?" They say, "Oh, well, he's locked up, but don't worry." Robert was like had this like he was saddened from hearing that Bruce was back in jail, and so they was like, don't worry, he'll be out, he'll be out soon, don't worry. And Robert, told them, like, y'all, look out for each other, y'all take care of each other. And that's what Robert told them. He said, y'all look out for each other, y'all see about each other. And he said, I love you guys. He said, I love you, man. Carrie said, I love you too. And he was saying he wasn't mad at anyone. He wasn't mad at the Clarys. He wasn't mad at the Savages, and stuff like that. And Robert was like telling them to be together, to stick together. And it's saddened to know that people can get in your ear, money can come into play, or it's sad, because I felt like that documentary would have been a great one, because I said, well, y'all need to make sure that all these people, like the Kelly family, is hands on and know everything that's going on, have an attorney, make sure Robert has an attorney, to be with them and stuff like that. And so Don was like, well, I just wanted to, put him to the test and see if I can trust him. He said, I laid out my coins because somebody told me what he did with his brother's stuff, but I want to see if he that type of person that's steal. And I'm like, okay, like that's just like what you call it, um but I can't. It's in the at the edge of my tongue, but it's entrapment. Yeah, I said that's an entrapment. Like you shouldn't do that. That's an entrapment. I said, I don't know if he's clean or anything like that. I'm like, try to get him help. He was like, you know, it was like, Texas, you can give a ML, try to, have an ML to get help all day long, but if they don't want it for themselves, it's not gonna happen. So you can't force a person to get help and if they don't want it for themselves. And he's been in and out of rehabs, and he keeps falling back. I said, well, maybe he need strong people around him. I said, maybe it take all of y'all to get on, if y'all can have the moment to get Robert to get on the phone, his kids, his family members, and tell everybody, we love you, we want to see you grow, we want to see you do well. And I said, he's the oldest, and I know I would want to see this family, come together. But I felt like before all this stuff happened, I felt like, they should have, the people that want to do this documentary, if y'all was wanting to hear about these people's story, y'all should have invested in them getting, some kind of, you know, to see a psychiatrist, because what I'm looking at, they didn't. They didn't get, any help. They didn't sit down as a family and talk about, these things that happen, and that way somebody can break down to them, this is why you feeling this way, and this is why you feeling that way, and this is why you did what you did, and let's get you this help, and let's get you that help, and and let's continue to talk, and let's continue to have one-on-one, and then the group thing. And I was saying, I was like, I just feel like these people, yes, I am theirs. And I'm like, when I was listening to it, it just really really hurt. And um so now, like, he said, Dom's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna bring, Kira. Maybe we can talk to him about, getting some help. So I don't know. I guess according to Bruce, like when all this stuff went down, he blew up and went off, and Don was trying to calm him down. Everybody was trying to calm him down. There was no calming down. Um, but to play with this family life like that, it's sad. It's really sad. And to let for Carrie hasn't came out to speak, and to mm, it's just like a lot of demons there, and hurt. And then you have people in their ear, one telling this one that this, and one telling them that. Like, you guys are siblings. I know you guys can talk to one another. He's saying there's no turning back. Like, you have to think about it. Like, I don't know what Bruce's situation is as far as, drug addiction. I don't know what Carrie's situation is. I don't know what these guys' situation. But I just feel like people need to, like, if you're not gonna help these people, leave them alone. If you're not gonna try to help them, you know, come to damaged. No way they come to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know their situation. I only can speak on like stuff that happened and what people said when they came to me, and I'm like, hey y'all, just talk to them, and I don't know if Bruce was hurt because he felt like, okay, yes, that was our brother stuff. Yes, I recorded that. Yes, I gave you his music because I felt like, that's our sibling and we deserve to have it, listen to it. But from what I was hearing that, and I don't know, Bruce can clear this up himself. Bruce was trying to sell it out there, on the street, and and Kerry was upset about it, and he got wind of it, and and that's when he said what he said, but I just hate seeing this family going through this here, um, is really sad because the way they was talking to their brother Robert, that we're doing good, we're gonna be there for each other, and then you're fighting. What are we fighting for now? Like over a documentary that's not gonna happen. The brother saying he's not gonna work with him. We're not gonna do this. But it was to tell their story in their own words and not let someone else come out and tell their story. Because you have different people telling their story and they're not speaking for themselves. And that's what that documentary was going to be about. They were going to show old films, videos, music videos. Like they was gonna play some of the music. It was like it's supposed to have been all day, and I was so excited about it. I was like, that is so good because that's what they need, um, for them to tell their own, story, give their version of it, because you got so many people giving their version on what happened in that house behind closed doors, and they were the ones behind those closed doors, no one else. And so, I wanted to talk about that. And just want to just, tell Bruce, before you know, get out there and speak out of anger, and you're upset with your brother. And it seemed like this was old, I mean, it happened a while back. And it seemed like when Bruce speaks about it, it seemed like it opened up, like he's tearing the band-aid off the old wound. And and speak to Carrie and like, why did you do this, and maybe Carrie will say, well, man, you going around selling his stuff, and you might say, I wasn't selling his stuff, I wanted you and I to have, some of his music. This is music was never heard before, and talk to each other, and get that healing, that they need, and stop allowing other people to come in and tear up the family and make it worse than what it already is. I feel like in due time they'll come back together. Somebody in Bruce's ear, yeah. Somebody was in his ear. Somebody, I'll just say allegedly, but I seen the text messages in the phone because Bruce showed somebody else what the ghost lady was telling him, and she was, allegedly, but it was in the text messages that she was trying to tell him, that's your brother, that's y'all brother shit, and y'all should have y'all brother shit. Get y'all brother shit. I'm like, it's like, okay, and Don was like, where the hell Bruce gonna put it? Like, how can he secure his brother's stuff and make sure his brother's stuff is secure when he don't even have himself together? And he is he's recovering from drug abuse for years. They've been going at it for years, and I hope they work it out. It's just sad because, like, a long time ago, I was talking about that. I'm like, if they were able to talk to Robert and get in his ear, um, without all the other people, all the naysayers, all the instigators, and stuff, and be like, hey, Robert, this is what's going on. This is how we feel. And I'm pretty sure Robert would be like, wait, that's how y'all feel, man? Okay, this is what it is, and this is what we're going to do. Um, Instead of just letting everybody dictate what they say. Families always go through things. It will work itself out. Yeah, but it's playing out in the public eye. And Big Red, that really, I felt bad. Like when they sent that to me, and I don't know. A lot of people say I'm just sensitive, and you don't need to be in this kind of situation if you sensitive. I have a heart. Um, and betrayal, like we have to look at betrayal, like Bruce have to open his eyes too and say, well, I betrayed Robert. I tried to sue him and I wanted him to forgive me. So I would want I if I want forgiveness, I'm gonna have to forgive as well. And they have to get together and sit down and talk. They love each other. They don't want to show it. I know. I mean, because Carrie was. I can say from what I was hearing that he loved his brother. I don't think he would pretend and say that to his baby brother just to be saying it. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, you go, girl. Well, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I just wanted to, break that down. I just wanted Bruce to know that his brother Kerry loves him, and you guys, please stop letting people go get in y'all ear. Y'all can still go on with y'all documentary. Just find somebody that y'all can trust. While Teresa is up and because I'll just say allegedly, Teresa's not doing well, and you guys, maybe y'all get together and y'all sit around and y'all talk about, the fun times and even the bad times and how y'all, you know, came through it and worked through it and lived through it. And if y'all can live through that, y'all can live through anything. Y'all can live through a brother snitching on you because, we do snitch, we snitch on each other. I was one of the biggest snitch, Bruce. Every time when my sister did something, I was telling because I didn't want to get in trouble because I felt like if I didn't tell, I was going to get in trouble. So Um, that's siblings, okay? Um, that's siblings. You know, Bruce. You know, you the oldest baby, and just get with your brother. You know, it's too much going on. You have a sister that's sick allegedly. You have a brother that's fighting for fighting for his life. You and Carrie is out. Okay, you guys can start working things together to patch their family up, cause y'all have y'all youth as well that's looking at this. And y'all don't want that family drama to pass on to generations to generations to generations. You know, I can say this. I have a difference between my mother's side of the family, my dad's side of the family. It's like we can probably say something to each other in private and be mad at each other, but I'll be damned. Like if we get together, we laughing, talking, having fun, like didn't nothing happen. Like we didn't say this to each other. But my mother's side of the family, you get together, it's gonna be fights, arguments. They gonna bring up old shit that happened 10 years ago because they drunk, and then they feelings about something that was 25 years ago, and it's a difference. Like, and I always just like I just like to be around my dad's side of the family. You know, we have family gatherings because I know it's gonna be peaceful, but how they gonna do it, I don't know. But I just want him to. I just want to tell Bruce this: do not let nobody, you know, even don't let the demonic spirit, don't let whatever that like in your head. Just talk. If you have to talk to yourself, like, hey, whatever you trying to do, Satan, we already got too much demonicness going on in our family and black clouds. I'm not gonna let you do that. You know. Um, it's you know I think with Carrie, he's tired of the BS, and Carrie, he's tired of how people doing his brother and how things are going, and he just stepped back quiet, like I'm not trying to get in this here, and I just want to see my brother get out, you know um because your brother loves you. Robert loves you. Like, and his voice is like when he heard Carrie's voice, it was just like his spirits was up. And then, you know, when Bruce got mad and said, "Oh, they just couldn't wait to tell my brother I was in jail." I was in jail. It wasn't even trying to be. It wasn't even trying to be like that. The conversation, because he asked about his older brother, like, "Where's Bruce?" And because he was thinking that Bruce was there. That Bruce was there, so he's going to speak to Bruce. And they, just say, he's in jail, but don't worry, he'll be getting out soon. To put Robert mind at ease. It's like it wasn't nothing bad. It wasn't nothing bad. Rob, he'll be getting out soon. So it was a relief. To Robert. So I just hope that that they can get it together. He's talking about, I will never, never work with my brother, but older brother, to get y'all truth out there and to get it out there like y'all wanted to get out there, and get it out there the right way. Y'all have, the right people on your side. I know it's hard to trust because my trust level is an all-time low, but get somebody, y'all do that documentary. Because the way that documentary, from what I was hearing, it was gonna be so good, you guys. Y'all was gonna experience looking at videos. They was reaching out to everybody that had videos and pictures, and it was like ex-girlfriends of Robert's, like, was ready to tell how much he was, of a gentleman he was to them, and how funny he was, and he was like more like this class clown, and like to laugh and joke and love to sing, and it was women gonna come up there, it was gonna be men that was gonna be talking, and that went to school with him, and people in the neighborhood. It was like a whole lot of stuff that was gonna be, out there. Um, I don't know who was gonna promote the video, but that's what was told to me, you know, and that's what they was working on. You heard Bruce when Bruce was talking about it, and God knows, and I'm praying on they been for years and years. I don't know. Well, I guess it's not gonna happen, you guys. I don't think that. I don't guess. I hope it happened. I don't know where the footage at. I don't know who has some of the footage of this stuff. I heard. I don't know. Keith. You know. If it's not true, inbox me and tell me it's not true. I heard Keith was a part of it. He was getting people to up and together. For so maybe y'all can reach out to Keith and ask him who was gonna produce this documentary, the Kelly's documentary. Um, but it would have been a nice one. You was gonna hear some of his music. You was gonna hear some of his new music. I don't know. I don't know. I was like, y'all need to let them boys get with Robert, and let them all talk that over. How they want it to be, how it should be, who should do what, who should they trust, be have trust in. And I said this. I said Bruce and Kelly need to be together so they can be Robert's eyes and be eyes for each other. I said they can watch your ass, and that's why I told them. I said they can keep eye on your ass, you know, and and make sure things go right and help you protect their brother's stuff. And that's what I said. And and from what I was hearing, like they were getting along and everything was great. I don't know. I feel like somebody told Carrie about the music, and then he confronted Bruce about it, and then they got into it, and then all hell broke loose, and it just went left, and everybody should have just woosah and everything. Mr. J, she is so beautiful. Again, somebody's trying to make money off this man. I'm keeping my trust in God, not these broke people. Right. Right, Big Red, and that's what I was saying, and that's why I said this is what I said to. That's why I said what I said to Don. I said let those guys, those brothers, talk to their brother in private without people standing over them, without people being on the phone, or eavesdropping, listening, and let those people talk in private, and and they can stir each other in this way and that way. I said that way it won't be no problem. And I still said, I still feel, I even feel like if Robert can be a part of, the group session with the counselor, he might have to, call on the phone and talk to the counselor with his family. I said, I think that'll be good. I said, but I feel like that should happen before, they get out and talk and open up, wounds. Because, if you're not healed from the wounds and you talk about something that happened a while back, it can bring back memories, and memories you can't handle. We're 49 minutes in, so I just wanted to say that a little bit. I want you guys to enjoy your extra weekend, extra day of weekend. Be careful. No drinking and driving, you guys. You know, if you feel like you're not gonna have anyone to drive you home, wait till you get home to have a little drink. Or if you're gonna go over somebody's house and drink, ask them, do they have an extra room? Take your mattress with you. Was a very private man. I can't believe he want his life on display. Well, from what I was hearing, that because the surviving lies came out, the documentary was gonna come out and give true life to who Robert really is. I know that's right. You tell him I got mine too. I don't know to be there are some things that are unforgivable. How do you forgive a person who told the world you molested? I don't know. That's why I said counseling. Yeah, I'm telling y'all don't know why these people said what they said and why they lashed out to each other. It's probably hurt. You won't see the judge until Tuesday. That's what I'm saying. And you won't see the judge till Tuesday. And you won't you might not see him till Wednesday or Thursday trigger, because especially in Houston, if they arrested a whole bunch of people, you got to wait in line to see the judge. And the judge might not be in no good mood by the time he get to the end last person. So be good. I don't know. We sit here and it's things that um happen in my life with family members, and I refuse to live my life, you know. I refuse to let that ruin my life. And you know, you can love family members from a distance. I'm glad I'm in a whole different state from my family. That way, when I see my family, I can love them. Hey, love you. Talk about old time, good time, or if something get out of hand and I don't want to have to deal with it, I can be like, y'all have a good one. I enjoyed everybody. You know, it's time for me to go and get in my car and roll out. But you're gonna always have people that always want to tear the band-aid off these people's wounds and relive what these people have said. But we don't know why they said what they said. Is it for attention, or is it to speak out in anger, or are they mad because one was more famous than the other? Was it because one, they felt like one turned their back on another, and we're gonna, you know how we black people do? You know how we black people do? When you up, you up. And you got people hating you, and when you down, they gonna put their foot on your neck and try to help keep you down. But like I said, it's not for us to sit here and judge this family. Let them guys talk it out themselves. If they get into it and have a pushing match with each other, and they have to push each other and not kill each other, but push each other and have a little tussle and sit down and start crying. I love you, man. You did this to me, and I love you, man. You did this, man. This is why I did that. Forgive me. I lied, and they hug each other and hell, get this shit off your damn chest. Cause that shit will stress you out and kill you. Stress is one of the number one death penalties right there when you stressing yourself out. Y'all, I had to take me a drink or something. Big Red. Big Red. Tea girl. I don't, but I mean, there's something I don't know. Like you don't know, I don't know, but they know. Like, why we? Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus! I just don't want to see them doing that. Like, especially when they got all this stuff going on and they fighting for your brother fighting for his life. You got a sick sister allegedly, and you guys got y'all situation going. And if they just get that stuff out, maybe if they get that stuff out and the stuff that they using to try to cure hurt and pain, they can heal from it. Because I know, I'm not going to lie, like therapy, talking to my counselor, psychiatrist, going through my physical therapy. I'm going to be going to pain management therapy. I'm going to be going to this yoga therapy to teach me how to get over things. Because I used to be upset because I'm used to being the one being the hero to try to be there for other people and help other people and give to other people. And then I'm upset and bullshit. I bless her. I know that right. Big Red said it is the holiday weekend and we ain't trying to feel it. We ain't trying to deal with this kind of BS with y'all people, you know. Yeah, but the jump, I'm gonna jump on to another stuff because this is kind of sensitive. I'm gonna jump to another stuff real quick. We be saying better half, my better half. No, I'm the better, and he is the half. I'm the better, and he is the half. But anywho, had surgery. Surgery went well, but a sister now. I'm all about timing, you guys, and when the surgeon tell me that you going into surgery at this time and we gonna be finished at this time and you go into recovery at this time, you gonna finish at this time, and you don't think I'm gonna be asking some questions? Because I was that sister that like, oh no, I need to know what's going on back there. Y'all, that's the reason why y'all want people back there, because y'all probably done did something trying to cover it up. And I swear, men's are big babies, y'all. Y'all men are big babies. Y'all can't handle nothing. I guess that's why God put it up on us to carry these babies and pop them out our womb. Because we can shake it off. Y'all can't do that. They, um, well, I don't know anything about them, so I can't say who is who and what they are because I wasn't in their household. Family members know and they can, say it better. I don't know. I just know the conversation. I know the man brother loves him. I know Robert loves him. I love Teresa. Um, and just was happy that the family is back together. And I don't want this to be something to, bring more hurt to their family, you know. Just like my sister and I, like, we will have like cursing out fight. She'd be like, F you be. I'll be like, F you too. And I'm the stubborn one. And I'll be like, I ain't saying this. She already know. My sister already know. Cause she know I don't like conflict. She know I like, I don't like that. And she got a quick temper. And we'll have our words. She'll cuss me out. I'll curse her out. And I'll be like, well, that's good. I don't care. Cause I'm tired of her calling me, waking me up early in the morning anyway. I'm tired of her calling me, waking me up anyway. You know, I get a rest from her calling me. Forget her. I ain't gonna I'm not gonna be the first one to call. And I knew that my sister go call me first. And this is how she called, you guys. She don't want to apologize. She ain't gonna apologize. My sister be like, hey, all right, hey, girl, did you hear what happened? I said, girl, what happened? That's her way of apologizing to me because she want to talk. We always talking. And my dad said, I told y'all always in talking to each other. Y'all always in each other ear. And it's not good to talk every day. And don't tell each other, don't tell your sister your business. She don't need to tell you hers, like to keep the peace. So it's like you can have that argument, but like you can shake it off. Like, cause my sister died, like had like my sister cussed me out in a heartbeat. F you, you Blake. I'm like, what? Girl, what? F you. And then so I'll be like, my better half said, you stubborn. Call your sister. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I know I'm not. Because I know I was right. I know I was right, so I'm not calling. She'll call me. She'll call me and apologize in her own way. But I just wanted to, talk about that. I don't know. Like I said, maybe y'all can reach out to Keithy Weethy and ask him about the documentary. I guess everybody just wanna, you know, I don't know. I don't know. All I'm doing is just sitting back, watching God reveal, remove people out of the lives of Robert and the negative people out of his life, revealing who is who to him. And I'm just sitting back and I'm just sitting back watching, praying, and hoping for the best. Every now and then I search to YouTube and see what's going on, and that's it. People will send me information on what's going on, in the YouTube world, and I look at it. If it's a laugh, I laugh, and just woosah, because I'm like, I gotta keep myself sane too. So Bruce, talk to your brother, baby. Talk to your brothers. Don't let this become something, because I love rain my season. I am learning how to heal. Healing hurricane is my year. Okay. I don't know what that means. But yeah, anywho, that's all I have to say for today, you guys. I'm gonna break it out of here because I don't want to be in here over an hour. Mr. J, you tell my niece, don't let me fly up there. Don't let me fly up there. I will come with my goons. Whoever her date is, I will come with my goons and stand over them. But y'all have a great weekend. Thank you, Big Red, Lewis, Mr. J, um, Trigger, everybody that stepped in, the Mars that's here. I know people got family. They're dealing, they're visiting family. Brewster, Shannon, thank you guys for coming in. Some people just getting off work, trying to get home so they can get ready for that weekend, that long extended weekend. Kids are out of school. Thank God I ain't got to deal with a whole bunch of. She better hear me. Tell her she looking beautiful. Don't let me come with my shotgun. I got my pop-out shotgun, girl. My papa used to have that rifle, baby. That the Beverly Hillbilly shotgun. Back in the Beverly Hillbilly show. He had a gun just like the. I will load it up. I will load it up. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do when my little glam baby start going to the prom. Tell her she welcome. I don't know what I'm gonna do when my little glam baby go to. I'm gonna be right there too. I just pray that God keep me well enough and keep me up so I can see my little glam baby go to the prom. Cause I swear, I don't care. I'm be the chauffeur. I'm be like, I'm chauffeuring y'all today, and I'll be like, let me tell you something, little bastard. If I see you even go near her shoulder, I'm gonna break your damn fingers off. Okay. My grandbaby said her uncle already threatened the guy, her little friend. He said, Uncle already threatened him. I said, well, I'm gonna threaten him too. I don't want him to know we're not playing with him. I said, you keep that little clink clink close. But y'all, thank you so much. Let's get out of here and finish listen to Miss Tina.
When the earth was young and the air was sweet and the mountains
Big Red said, Big Red.
and the great neon
Big Red said, who is she?
and the nature lived side by side. In this wilderness of danger and beauty, lived three brothers.
Rest in peace, Tina.
Baby's got sunshine 'cause she dances through the rain. Mama's got a baby, so she smiles through the pain. Daddy's got a job, so he's tired but inspired for a change.
Y'all have a good one. Enjoy. Stay out of trouble, Miss Big Red. Pay attention to the girl. Lewis, don't be trying to keep me up in here. Y'all pay attention to the government. They issues like phones are all coming and some train around us. Oh Lord. Yeah, them $2 million legs hurt. You know, they said Mariah Carey, Tina Turner, and was it Mariah Carey, Tina Turner, and Beyonce was the top three in best legs, and they all had insurance on their legs. Okay. But anywho, I wish my legs were looking sexy like that. But anywho, I'll be working on it. Good day to you guys. Thank you for tuning in with your girl TBD on the channel Texas Black Diamond Entertainment. And we'll be coming back talking about some things. And I pray for the Kelly family. I pray for every family that has this kind of demonic spirit that's going on, because family should be love with the family. So you guys be blessed. Thank y'all for coming in, and be careful out there and enjoy your extended weekend. Bye.